Have you had a chance to watch the film My Struggle starring Boosie Badazz?
Shit, yeah, I watched this. It felt the first day it came out. I had to go buy that for my dog, man.
Give me a review on it. What'd you think?
I fuck with it. It's like I know everybody in the movie, so it's like it's good to see people that you know getting a chance to showcase their talents.
Was there any chance of you being in the movie at all?
I was on set of the motherfucker. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck I ain't in there. Fuck, I was at the half the fucking set that was shot in Baton Rouge, but that's my dog.
Now, did you have any expectations on it before you saw the film, the final cut?
Nah, I mean, I ain't really, I kind of like seen it being made, so it's like, I kind of already knew how it was gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I was there, you know what I'm saying? I was there.
But the final cut, did it meet your expectations? Did it surpass your expectations? Or did it fall below them?
I like it. I ain't gonna lie, it's cool, man. It's cool. I like it, bro. He ain't do too much, you know what I'm saying? He just kind of kept it as real as possible. That's the thing when you try to mix real and adventurous. You can't really do it. You're gonna have to add something to spice it up more when you not trying to tell. He was trying to tell his real story. Like, he wasn't trying to give y'all no fabricated story. Him jumping out of airplanes and flying and you know what I'm saying. He wasn't trying to do that. He was trying to give y'all a real story, his real story, and that's what he gave y'all. So, you know what I'm saying.
Now, you actually have a song with Boosie.
Yeah.
How many songs?
Like 3.
And first time you ever met Boosie, do you remember that?
First time I met Boosie was in 2003 at a show in Natchez, Mississippi.
How did it happen?
He was performing and I was there. I was like 2000, I'd say like 2003,
Were you also, I didn't mean to cut you off, go ahead.
I was just trying to figure out the hill about 2004.
Were you also performing on that show at all?
Nah, I wasn't performing on that one. I was invited up. I was invited there by somebody who usually booked me for shows when I was doing rapping back then, but I wasn't performing at that actual show. It was only him. Ran into him and Bleak them, and you know what I'm saying. We just shook hands that time, but then I ended up running into him so many more times after that. You know what I'm saying.
And when was the first time you actually do a song with him?
I did last year. We did Gangsta for Life, and while we did Gangsta for Life on the same day Mo3 died. Like, Mo3 died hours before we made Gangsta for Life, and while we was in the studio, he was like, "Man, what's up with the Can't Stop Jigging song?" Like, shit, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? He like, that's a hit. Like, let's do it. So we ended up doing Can't Stop Jigging right after that. You know what I'm saying?
And the name of the third song?
We working on it right now.
Ah, okay, unreleased. So just two.
Yeah,
publicly released.
two publicly. Yeah.
And they were both done in person.
Yeah. I be with Boosie all the time.
I've
been in the studio with Boosie countless times before we did a song together. You know what I'm saying? Countless times.
What's it like working with him?
I mean, he the realest, man. Like, he just a real nigga, dog. Like, I don't like I feel like the reason why I don't do music with a lot of other artists, because niggas be acting like bitches. And I don't like pussy ass shit. I'm a real nigga. I expect to be treated like a real nigga. And I don't care how much motherfucking fame you got or how many followers you got. If we in this bitch working, we working for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So don't feel like, I'm a lit boy to you or nothing like that. Boosie don't treat you like you a lit boy to him, He treats you with respect. Like a man. Like, it don't matter if he sold this many records and you sold this many records. He don't care about none of that when he, you know what I'm saying? When he rocking with you, he rocking with you know what I'm saying?
Is he easy or tough to work with?
He easy to work with. Like I said, I've been knowing him, so I mean, but I ain't gonna lie, I have been at the studio with him when he was doing features for other rappers, and he treat everybody the same. He show love to everybody. Especially, I mean, you coming to spend some bread with Boo, he gonna treat you like you spending bread with him. A lot of these rappers be like, you know what I'm saying, give you the verse, take one picture with you, and don't record it while he ain't like that. He one of the rappers who don't fuck with you while you're there, you know what I'm saying? He gonna make you feel like you supposed to be here, you know what I'm saying?
When it comes to Boosie and all of his characteristics, what do you enjoy the most about him?
When he be mad. I seen that boy on Instagram this morning talking about something. If you ain't get my fucking movie, bitch, I fuck over you. Like that nigga be tripping. When Boosie be mad, bruh, that shit be hilarious to me, man. Like that little nigga there feisty, bro. He'll flash, like he be flashing real bad. So I ain't gonna lie, it be funny. Like I was at his house one time, and I think one of his kids' shoes was missing. And man, that nigga was fucking flashing out on everybody in the fucking house. That nigga just be tripping sometimes.
He flash out on you too?
Nah, he knew I ain't taking no shoes. I was the guest.
Has he ever flashed out on you for anything?
Nah, shit, no. We be running it, man. When me and Buddha got this all happy vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, like when I say me and Boosie in the Maybach good for the liquor, that's a real. We was headed to P Diddy's son mansion party for Boosie to host the show, and Boo was like, I had jumped in his Range Rover. I mean not Range Rover, in his what kind of truck that he got? The white, the fucking Bentley truck. I jumped in the Bentley truck, and he was like, HD, get out that fucking truck, come ride with me. So I hop out the Bentley truck and I hop in the Maybach. And it's just me, Boo, and Terrell. So we in that bitch getting full of that liquor. Like, we getting full of that liquor, just turning up, having fun. And P. Diddy's son was introducing his new drink to us. So we was in that bitch taking shots and shit, doing the show. And we was, like, having fun, you know what I'm saying? And I say we seen a cutie with some booty trying to juggle with this pickle. We stopped at the corner store, and the girl ain't know who the fuck it was at first. And then when she realized who he was, they was all on the nigga dick. And they seen Boo right there, just, you know what I'm saying, just some funny shit. Like, that shit really happened, though. It wasn't just me saying it in the song. That's what really happened, you know what I'm saying?
Care to share whose voice that is off the camera? To the side of us?
Oh, that's my manager.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Big Duke now, shit. They got fans taking pictures with him, you know, 4G management, though. Follow him on that ground, you know what I'm saying?
Just for transparency, just in case they didn't know whose voice that was. Now, on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Okay, I asked you what you enjoyed the most about his characteristics.
Yeah.
Do you have a pet peeve of Boosie, though? Is there something he does that bugs you, bothers you, gets under your skin, something you can't stand?
Boo be being too cheap sometimes. That's my dog. He don't like to spend money. But, hey, it worked, though. It worked for him. It worked. I ain't gonna lie. He like me, though. I feel like Boosie's still traumatized from being in the hood and not making it. I got a whole lot of fucking money now and I won't spend nothing. Like, I haven't spent $1 for my deal. I'm scared to spend it. Like, I just can't let it leave me. And I feel like that's how Boosie that's how he be. Like, I feel like if Boosie would spend more money on some of the shit he be doing, he'll make a whole lot of more money because people love Boosie. But, like I say, that hood mentality, we don't like to spend that shit, bro. We trying to keep every dollar, spend as less as possible, and make as much as we can. That's how we look at that shit.
Now, this deal that you're speaking of, care to share exactly what the deal is?
My deal with Mo3, I got a deal with Motown, artist deal.
Now, I'm wrapping up my questions about Boosie.
Yeah.
Biggest advice or most important thing you learned being around him?
Hustling. Rap hustle. Boosie is the definition of a rap hustle. I got my hustle from him. Doing 4-5 shows, not giving a fuck about how much it is, that's where I get that from. You know what I'm saying? I was doing, like I said, I watched him do it. I used to be with him doing 3 and 4 shows a night. And he getting way more money than what I was fucking getting. But he was rap hustling. So once I finally got my foot in the door, I had to, like, when me and Boosie, like, I want to say 6 months before I blew up, we was sitting in the back of one of his trucks, and I was like, "Say, Boo, I'm finna take off with this rap shit." And he like, "What you about to do?" I'm like, "I'm about to show you." I said, "I don't want no help. I'm gonna meet you at the top." And then 6 months later, we in the recording to my hit record. He like, "Man, this nigga told me he was finna do this shit. That shit crazy. Like, nigga, you sit there in the back of my house and told me you was finna do this shit, and you did that shit." So he like, the respect level for me from him it's crazy. Like he the reason why I had to go get iced out, cause that nigga seen me at Johnny Dane. He seen me in the mall at Johnny Dane shit, and he was like, "Now HD, you know you gotta go get iced out. You know you the biggest nigga from the city now." I like, you right. So you know what I'm saying? I had to go get my motherfucking ice game up.
Peer pressure?
Nah, the chain was already getting made, but it was like Boosie, he see it now like, hey, you got the keys to the city. Now look like you got the keys to the city. So you know what I'm saying? Boo was the one that told me, you know, you doing your shit now. Like you the man now, you know what I'm saying?
Now, Boosie also has his own record label or music imprint himself.
Yeah.
Was he ever trying to sign you? Was he ever trying to add you to it?
Nah, we ain't, like I say, we ain't never crossed that bridge, you know what I'm saying? It was always me, him, and Shaw. We was always trying to find plays to put together. Like, who else? Who next? See, my path, I knew my path already, so I wasn't never mentioning myself to Boo them. I was always pitching him another rapper who I felt like was gonna blow. I ain't never pitched myself to him, though.
Now, back to the movie.
Yeah.
What would you rate this movie out of 10?
Shit, I'm gonna get that bitch a 10. He from BR. Hey, how many rappers you know, how many people you know from Baton Rouge putting out a movie off their own budget, they own everything, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give you a 10, man.
Are you being politically correct here because you have a relationship with Boosie, or are you being dead honest?
I'm dead ass. Like, we ain't never had a chance to do this shit. Like, see, y'all looking at it from a different aspect. When we watch the movie, we see everybody from the hood of Baton Rouge. So it's a different feeling being a nigga from Baton Rouge watching this movie versus you seeing all these Tom, Dick, and Harrys that you ain't even fucking know who they is. When I see Munchie in the movie, I see Chip in the movie, you know what I'm saying? I see everybody I know, you know, Rob Kaiser, my boy Clutch Williams. When I see them in the movie, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. And that bitch getting played worldwide, you know what I'm saying? It might ain't doing numbers like Denzel, but people all around and watch that motherfucker. So, like I say, when you seeing people that you know in a movie, bro, it's a blessing, man.
Now, what do you think the best biopic of all time is?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang, man, that shit is crazy. Like, I always knew Wu-Tang, I always been a fan, but I've been a bigger fan now. Watching the story, like seeing Ghostface and they really was beefing, and they learned how to put these differences together and get rich. You know, it just, I love the Wu-Tang, I ain't gonna lie, that's my favorite one.
And you're referring to Wu-Tang and American Saga, which is on Hulu.
On Hulu, the best one that's probably like one of the best shows out right now.
Now, there have been biopics of NWA, Eminem, Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, 50 Cent, several.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you want to see next, personally? Whether it's being made or not, who do you personally want to see a biopic of? If you could have it your way.
Who I would want to see?
Yeah, is there anybody you personally want to see a biopic on?
Juvenile.
Why Juvenile for you?
That's my favorite rapper ever. He the reason why I rap. Like, fuck being my favorite rapper. If it wasn't for Juvenile, it wouldn't be no HD.
Explain.
When I heard Juvenile, when I heard Tupac, I fell in love with rap. When I heard Juvenile, I wanted to be a rapper. So what I used to do, my cousin used to remake Manny Fresh beats. I used to rap all Juvenile verses. And I kept rapping Juvenile verses till one day I was like, I'm gonna make my own verse. This in the 90s now. Like, you gotta think, this in the 90s. This when we're still pressing play on the tape, putting paper in the fucking tape to make it record. So, like I say, the G Code is my favorite album of all times. My lifestyle came from Juvenile. The reason why I'm a real nigga, the reason why I don't do no whole shit, I stick it to the G Code. Since the moment I've heard out about the G Code, I stuck to the G Code all my life. Never did no whole shit, never snitched on no nigga. All that shit is because of Juvenile. So without Juvenile, there's no such thing as HD4President. I swear to God. Like, nothing.
And what drew you to Juvenile exactly
I
back
don't
then?
know, bro. I love the whole Cash Money, but it was just something about Juvenile. I just wanted to be that nigga. Like, it's only two people in life who I wanted to be. It's Juvenile and Allen Iverson. It's the only two people I ever wanted. I wanted to be real like Soulja Slim, but I ain't never really want to be Soulja Slim. But Juvenile and Iverson, I wanted to be them niggas. I had cornrows like Iverson, headband, bandanas. I wanted to be tatted up like Iverson. I played like Iverson. I was a point guard. So, I'm already got that same mentality.
What about the way Juvenile wore that? I don't know if it's a T-shirt or
when he had the bandana on his head.
Yeah,
I had all that shit on.
Tied it just like him and
soldier
everything.
rags on every arm, every hand. I had a fake ass Cash Money chain. Oh, you talking about fake chains? I had the fakest chain ever. I had a fucking Cash Money chain in 1999. Paid about fucking $20 for that motherfucker.
From the middle of the mall?
They went in the middle of the mall from the corner store on Winburn and fucking Foster.
Ever met Juvenile yet?
One time, I ain't really meet him. I met him at a club called The Compound we had off of Florida. I just walked past the car and shook his hand. We ain't really talking. And he was with Skip and them. They had a show. I wasn't trying to bother nobody because I know rappers don't like to be bothered. I just did that and walked the fuck off. But I wish I would have fucking, chopped it up with him. You know what I'm saying? I shot him out in our interview, so maybe one day he might see some shit I said about him. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
When you did dap him up, though, that one particular occasion, what did that do for you?
I mean, she didn't do shit for me, really. I mean, I was happy because, it's Juvenile, but I don't know, like, I don't really get excited when I see celebrities. I don't know, I just don't really get, like, I mean, the first time I met Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying? We had like a 10-minute conversation. And I promise you, he don't remember the fucking conversation. We was in Dallas, I was with Boosie, backstage at a concert Boosie had with Rick Ross. And, we chopped it up. I gave him my CD. I don't think he even much put that shit in the fucking radio, but fuck it, It was like, when I left, I was like, damn, that's Rick Ross, it's cool. But I ain't think too much of it, you know what I'm saying?
And why do you feel that way about celebrities?
I mean, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just don't be caring. Like it's cool. It's cool to be around them. I mean, I don't look at people like a celebrity. I don't look at myself like a celebrity. Like, people be running up to me to take pictures and be, and all that. And I don't even feel like, I ain't no fucking about it. That's how I be feeling. Like, I think Baby said, I'm getting $50,000 for a show, knowing goddamn well nigga still ain't working. That's how the fuck I be feeling. Like, shit, I'm just a regular nigga, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at myself like this big HD4President, the TikTok man who got the most. I don't even look at all that shit. I'm just me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a cool ass dude. So I would want anybody who meet me to feel like that. I don't want you to feel like I can't talk to him because he's a celebrity. I don't want you to feel like that when you meet me. Just feel like you can fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? Down to earth ass nigga.
Did you have a bad experience with a celebrity, perhaps?
Nah, shit, no. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? I be with celebrities all the time now. Like Megan Thee Stallion, you know what I'm saying? Like, ran into Megan in Cali, in L.A., and she was like, hey, I love that Bow Wow Bow. That's my favorite fucking song. Offset, man, the Migos, they start playing my song while I'm in the fucking club. I'm trying to tell Offset who I am. Offset like, nigga, I know who the fuck you is. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no fucked up ass experience. Not that I know of. Every time I see Carly Rae, I can't never holler at her because we be moving too fast, but I ain't never had no bad experience with nobody.
Do you want to do songs with some of these people you just mentioned? Do you want to do a song with Offset? For sure. Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah. Everybody. I want to do a song with everybody. That's, if it come, it come. I ain't rushing that shit.
Is that something you ever speak about when you do see Offset in the club? When you see Megan Thee Stallion?
Nah, I ain't never. Megan walked up to me see me the song. I want to be on it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ask her. But, you know what I'm saying? I would never ask nobody to do nothing with me.
What ended up happening with that?
Timing. Couldn't get it into your to get the verse knocked out. So, you know, after 2 Chainz sent in his verse, you know, Fredo sent it in. The label was like, we're going to go ahead and go what we got. Hopefully we can get Megan, but, you know, it just ain't work out. But for me, I don't give a fuck if she never do something with me. The fact that she acknowledged me when I saw her and told me that was her favorite song, that's enough. That's a big enough blessing for me to, you know what I'm saying, forever.
My last question here when it comes to biopics. If you could have it your way, do you want one done on you?
Yeah, hell yeah. But I need to tell my own story. I don't need them fucking telling my story and making that shit fabricated. Don't do that shit when I die. Just do that shit while I'm still alive.
And would you want to star in it yourself, or
nah,
would you want
hell
someone...
no.
Okay.
Get somebody to play me. Get somebody good.
Do you have anybody in mind if you could have it your way?
To play me?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't really know. Fuck, I don't know who can play me. You're gonna have to be a hell of a motherfucker to play me.
Management? Do you have a suggestion? Who could play HD?
I don't know who can play me. I ain't really thought that far.
Might have to wait till his son get old enough.
Yeah, we gonna have to see. We gonna have to see.
And for time reference, it's October 2021 now.